My name is Tina Tran, and I did case 3, Fletcher Foote versus the Simmonds Precision Products Company. Please excuse me as I have my notes right in front of me. So starting with question 1, what are the basic facts of the case? First of all, we have the plaintiff. His name is Fletcher Foote. He is an at-will employee of 20 years with good to outstanding work performances. He properly executed standard procedures according to the handbook. He even consulted the employee relations manager about how to pursue grievances within the company's policies. Next, we have the defendants, which are the plaintiff's supervisors, and their names are Robert Moores, Paul Brace, and Anthony Pennella. Their response to the plaintiff's actions included irritability. They gave the plaintiff a poor work evaluation and ultimately termination. In addition, they also claimed that the plaintiff had falsified hours worked on his time card. Continuing on to question 2, what is the promissory estoppel? From the case, and I quote, a promise in which the promisor should reasonably expect to induce action or forbearance on the part of the promisee or a third person, and which does induce such action or forbearance is binding if injustice can be avoided only by enforcement of the promise. So pretty much in layman's term, this is a promise made by the promisor, which is the one that makes the promise, that encourages action of some sort on behalf of the promisee to whom the promise is made out to. When the action is induced or started, it is executed if inequality can be avoided by the enforcement of the promise. So question 3 is, what is an at-will contract? And an at-will contract is a contract in which an employee may be discharged by an employer for any reason and without cause at any time. Question 4, did the jury find that the plaintiff had a contract cause of action for promissory estoppel? The answer is yes, they did find that the plaintiff had a contract. Question 5, what are the elements of the promissory estoppel? The first element is the promisor, which is, like I said earlier, the one who makes a promise, and within the case it was the company. The second element of the promissory estoppel is the promisee, one to whom the promise is made out to, and within the case the promisees, multiple I guess, are the employees. Question number 6. Why did the appellate court affirm the jury's decision? Well, the jury determined that the plaintiff was discharged due to the pursuit of grievances in accordance with the handbook. This was, they found, a liability against the company. In addition, the defendants also argued that he had falsified time cards, which was not accepted by the jury at all. Defendants also claimed insufficient evidence for the jury to even use the promissory estoppel, and the jury found that the promissory estoppel was clearly stated within the employee handbook, such as the promisor, which is, and I quote, an employee handbook relating to problem-solving procedures within the company side. If you follow these steps, you cannot be criticized or penalized in any way. And with the promisee, the second element of the promissory estoppel, it was intended that employees can rely on this statement, and the company expected employees to take action regarding the promised result. And lastly, question 7, what was the jury's decision, by the way? What was the jury's decision, by the way? The jury is in favor of the plaintiff, Fletcher Foote. And there you have it, the summary of Case 3, Fletcher Foote versus Simmonds Precision Products Company. Thank you.